guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene for those of you who are new, and to my loyal subscribers, thank you as always for coming back. As promised, I'm bringing you part 2 of Orientica Perfumes, and this collection is called The Orientica, or De Orientica if you will. All fragrances that I'll be featuring in this series were all sent to me from the Orientica Perfumes team, and they were amazing, and I'm so happy to be able to try all these out. So the Orientica line has 3 fragrances. I will start off with Fleur de Orientica. To me, I find the packaging insanely unique for all the fragrances, and then you open it up to the beautiful bottle. This is what it looks like. This is Fleur de Orientica. I love the rose gold detailing on this. I love the white. The packaging is an indication of what the fragrance smells like in my opinion, and I'll tell you why. In case you were wondering, I find this to be pretty heavy. It's not lightweight at all, and it just fell in my lap, so yeah. So from the collection, Fleur de Orientica is the lightest fragrance from the bunch. This fragrance is very light to me. It is refreshing in some ways because it has fruity tea in this. If you like tea-based fragrances, you're gonna love Fleur de Orientica. When I first sprayed this on paper, it was not a good experience. The first initial burst from the sprayer was not pleasant. I don't know if it needed to get that out of the way, but it was not good, and I was like, I do not like this. I had no intentions of wearing it because I have to do reviews on this, because I want to discover the fragrance and have a very objective view. I decided to do a full day wear test, which I really enjoyed. So it's not a fragrance that is in your face whatsoever. It is very lightweight. That is why it's super important to always test the fragrance on your skin, because sometimes the paper strip is not the best indicator of the scent itself. This is sheer to me. This is a very sheer fragrance. It is very soft, very, very feminine. Although all the fragrances are described as unisex, I find that Fleur de Orientica leans way more feminine than the other 2 in the collection. On the days when it's hot, on the days when it's like just an easy chill day, Fleur de Orientica would be the fragrance that I reach for personally. I love the black box. I love the black detailing. If you can see this right here, you will see the name. I just love everything about this box. And then you open up the box, and then the fragrance looks like this. Personally, I give them a 10 out of 10 when it comes to presentation, because this is fabulous. The packaging is identical to Fleur except it's black and gold. The citrus notes in this one is very concentrated, and then Cuir de Orientica, which I'll talk about last, has a leather note. So when I heard about Edition Noire, I thought this would be a more elevated version of Cuir de Orientica. However, it is not, in my opinion. This is woody, this is sexy, but this is also very citrus heavy. It's a more concentrated version of citrus notes that I really do enjoy. So on first spray, I thought that this would be my absolute fave. I do like it a lot, but it's not my favorite. This one is balsamic, this one is spicy with a very dominant citrus profile, in my opinion. I really do enjoy this one. If you want to distinguish the bottles, you do have Cuir de Orientica Edition Noire. On the side, this is very helpful because honestly, they are identical. And so until you spray it, you could grab any one of these 2 and not know which is which. So I like that they put the name on the side right here. Last but not least, we have Cuir de Orientica, which I would think would be the original. Of course, you have the name right here, which is super helpful as always. And this one is my favorite for so many reasons. This one has a lot of character. It's super sexy. I got so many compliments the first time I wore this. I had my doubts. It was not my favorite on first spray. Like I said, Edition Noire was my favorite on first spray, but then I wore this and the compliments were non-stop, and it is just beautiful on my skin. This one is a leather fragrance, and a couple years ago, leather was not my thing. I shied away from it completely. I was not into leather fragrances. This has to be one of the sexiest leather fragrances I've ever smelled, ever. I'm pretty sure there's like another fragrance in the market that this is compared to, but I love it. It is so sexy. Like out of this world sexy to me. And this one is truly unisex in my opinion. This one is definitely very deep, very spicy, very sexy in my opinion. And it's also very smooth. And I cannot get enough of it. Recently, I did a little layering combo and I mixed these two as my scent of the day. And it was so fabulous. I was feeling myself. I felt like it was a really good combination. So if you have both of them, you should try it and let me know what you think. Fleur de Orientica gets an 8 out of 10 for me because I just find it to be super light, uncomplicated. The longevity is not amazing on this one. It has like moderate average longevity in my opinion. If you are into much lighter fragrances, this would be my recommendation for you. So like I said, this one gets an 8 out of 10. If you are a little bit more daring and you want some notes that are a little more complex, then I would say Fleur de Orientica Edition Noire is your girl. This one gets an 8.5 out of 10 for me because I find it, although it leans a little more masculine in my opinion, I do find it very sexy. It has an irresistible quality to it that I enjoy. And finally, this is Fleur de Orientica, which I consider the original. This one gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Compliment factor, longevity, projection, everything is there in this fragrance and it's my absolute fave. So overall, I give this collection a solid 9 out of 10 because it's just amazing. Now, like I said previously, the luxury collection is my favorite collection, but I absolutely love this one. And if you haven't tried it, I totally recommend that you do. You will find something that you love. They are all amazing and I love it so much. So anyway, that is it for my second video on Orientica perfumes. Thank you as always for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.